I was just going to ask me some questions because he's been very reticent for the entire interview. If you will.
Thank you, Hanjin. Yeah, no, there's a few things I want to ask you about, actually.
Yes.
Firstly, what interests you about NFTs? Why are you interested in NFTs at all?
There are a lot of people that got effed over in Web 0. More people got effed over in Web 2. And Web 3, which NFTs are a part of, are a chance to un-F over the people who got effed over. Music, yes, is very compromised, become a free good. And it's essentially become an oligopoly, almost a monopoly, which are controlled by the few incumbents in the shape of Spotify, the 3 major record labels, etc., etc. And no one else is profiteering from it because new catalog is not a part of their equation of profit. So new music is not growing and musicians are not making money. But there is a creative industry that is suffering even worse than music, and they are the magicians. Magicians died at the hand of Web 2 when the debunk videos started becoming a thing. So what used to be, oh, look, David Copperfield's got this new trick, but then a week later, someone's going to say, oh, he did it this way, so I'm not going to see it. I already know how he's done it. But the fact is you don't know how he's done it, but the fact that you believe you know how he's done it, you're not going to buy it anymore. So he could be doing David Blaine for you right in front of your face, and in your head, you're thinking like, yeah, I've seen a debunk video, I know how he does it, but you don't know how he does it. You can't see it. And Magic died. So unless you're a celebrity big enough to land a casino gig, you don't make money.
In terms of within the sort of NFT world, there's obviously, frankly, a lot of kind of rubbish out there in the NFT space, right? There's a lot of sort of scam projects and all the rest of it. What are the features that you're looking for in a project? Because obviously I'm sure you've seen lots of different projects in this space. What do you look for in those kind of projects? Okay,
the reason why I hang out with you guys, because you guys are doxing yourselves. Most projects are scary because people can run away without revealing who they are. Doxing your wallet address is very different from doxing your face, name, place of birth, mom and dad. And that's what you guys are doing. 2, you need to commit to a certain timeline. And you guys are not just committing to a timeline, you're committing to a super long timeline. 10 years of storage, 2 years to delivery, that's 12 years in total, 24/7 CS. Helplines, the only things that have helplines these days in Web3 are the big sexes. You're committing to services comparable to sexes. I think that is 值得佩服. How do you say it in English? That is wildly respectable and admirable. And these are things I look for in projects, and these are the kinds of projects I want to get involved with or be associated with. I'm happy to be associated with you guys.
Great, we're thrilled. Absolutely, that's great.
Yeah, and I like good whiskeys.
Good question. What sort of whiskey do you like? Do you like peaty stuff? Do you like smooth stuff?
Peaty Islay.
Peter Islay whiskey. Or your Lagavulins and your Lefroy's, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sensible man.
That's me. I like a kick in the face. It's flat already anyway. I got ran over by a bus last year.
I agree. Peaty whiskey is delicious. I'm absolutely on board with that.
They're easy to drink because they're exciting. But I do like floral whiskeys as well.
Yeah.
So like as you get into wetter terroirs and like more spacey flavors, I like the more floral options as opposed to the fruity options.
This is ready for a loaded question.
Yeah, go.
So we're looking at organising a tour of whiskey distilleries next year.
Yeah.
Will you come?
Will it be for free?
No, it's only available to members.
Thanks.
You need to be a member to come.
Yeah.
One thing I was wondering, in terms of historic NFT projects that you've been a part of, are there any that you've really enjoyed and really been thrilled with the outcome of?
There have been many NFT projects that I've been excited with. Some I've been deeply involved with. Some I merely spectated. Some I dabbled. None of which are completely happy because even with free offerings, free mints, when things go south, someone's always burnt. Because speculation and volatility is a big part of the sport of NFTs, just like anything in DeFi. However, it's because when people get excited, they come in for a flip. And when many people come in to flip, many people get burnt and many people get unhappy and projects become sour. Personally, I'm not with NFTs for a week, not a month, not even a year. I'm in it for 5 years. And you guys are trying to do something that is for 12 years, 24/7. No one's hodling enough. NFTs and blockchain are not mature enough for people to flip and not get hurt. It needs time to grow, and only when it's grown will it be stable enough for people to come in and out freely. I feel that I need to work harder, and I need to be a lot more selective with who I associate with and what I do in terms of NFTs. Be a lot less hard on myself, and I might have to learn to code more than just a GitHub to launch an NFT collection. To do more meaningful Web3 work. But I'm confident this is a good way to start. Yeah, 24/7, 12 years. Kudos.
It's one aspect I find, it's kind of to follow on to your point, right? Like, one of the interesting things I find about the marketplace and that ecosystem at the moment is that over the last 2 years, there's been a lot of ridiculous projects that have gone up in value to a ludicrous amount and then completely crashed, and they've been very flash in the pan, short-termist. That being said, the technology itself does, in my mind, have so many incredibly valuable applications to more traditional industries. You can do so many interesting things, disruptive things, in an absolutely viable, long-term manner to more traditional industries. Do you think that technology is likely to move more in that direction, and that it's going to be applied more to more traditional industries, or is it going to be continue to be seen as a separate thing?
I know it will move in that direction, but it will move powered by a profit motive, and this profit motive will be mid and short term biased, which means people will get burnt, but it also means that it will definitely move, because things with long term profit motives tend to move very slowly or never move. So it really is chicken and egg. And my hope with blockchain is that there is a chance. And I hope that the split between decentralized empowerment, centralized oligopoly or monopolistic practices will be a little more healthier than Web 2. If Web 2 is a 90-10, is a 9-10, a 9-1 split, I'm not very ambitious, I'm just hoping for an 8-2 split. So that there's more options for people who don't want to follow the status quo or who are totally undermined by the status quo. There is a way out to a slightly better life. And that is why I love blockchain, and that is why I love Web3.
Cool.
I'm so sorry.
Well, Hanjin, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. That's great.
I should be one saying that. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. And
likewise.
You're a real person.
Still here.
So he's doxed, and I am doxed.
Still there too.
So we'll see you, and let's get this monster drunk. Till next time.
Cheers. Thank you.